Hey guys, it's Josh from Oxman Garage, and today I'm going to show you how to make a cool workbench just like this. So before I show you how to build one of these benches, I'm going to show you where the wood is going to come from, and it's going to come from my corner bench. I built this about 5 years ago, and it served its purpose, but I made a few rookie mistakes when I built this bench. One being, I have a void here in the corner, and I'm losing 27 cubic square feet of space that's not being utilized. And the other mistake I made when building this, I have a 1.5 foot void in the back that goes all the way around. So not really utilizing the space to its fullest. So I'm going to be completely tearing this down and repurposing the wood to make a new bench just like that one. So I'm going to be replacing these Craftsman workbench drawers. I bought these 5 years ago, and they are not holding up. The sliders on these are not the ball bearing ones. These are just plain old sliders, and they are just starting to fall apart. You can see the slider completely came out of that one. So I'm going to be replacing these with a brand new Husky 46-inch 9-drawer rolling mobile workbench. I bought this at Home Depot for $330 after taxes. I do have a unboxing and review of this workbench, so check that out in the descriptions. So this is what's going to go in my new workbench over here, and pretty much they're going to go side by side with these two guys right here. These are also Husky probably single drawer ones that you can buy, probably the same quality. These are the bearing slide as well, so it's going to basically be this guy here, and then these guys are probably going to be up against the wall over there, kind of just about mirroring the same of this workbench right here. Alright guys, so I got everything cleared off. I'm going to start disassembling this. Next video frame you see will be a pile of wood and brackets. Alright guys, so I got the corner bench all taken apart. This is going to be the new backing for the bench. I used the existing portion from the corner bench. This is all of the wood that was left over. I got basically 2x4s and 2x6s is the makeup of the bench. Just kind of show you too, this is the Simpson tie bracket right here. Just kind of show you, if you're gonna make a simple bench, you're basically gonna box out your tool bench. You just put the Simpson tie bracket on a 4x4 post like that, and then you just screw in all the holes, and they just link up with the 2x4s on the bottom, and it just makes for an easy bench. Okay, so make sure when you are building this, you want to build on a level surface. My garage floor slopes a little bit, so I had to take a level to make sure everything was level on all sides and on the corners. So basically when you're building your base, take your Simpson tie, and if you want more of a gap, all you got to do is raise this guy up, but I put it all the way to the bottom. You want to put some horizontal supports in there just to support the weight when you put your benches on. Alright, so I got the bottom shelf put on. I'm using about 3-inch screws to screw those in. reusing all the screws from my old bench. So I'm also using 1/2" OSB plywood. You can use whatever you want, but make sure it's not thinner, I would say, than 1/2". You should be pretty good. So I have the bench in its final resting place. So my garage floor slopes 3 degrees, and to compensate that to be level, I have to put spacers on the very bottom. It's basically a 4x4 cut down, or you can use a 2x4 just so that it fits under that 4x4 post. So now she's perfectly level on all the sides. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm removing this top wooden countertop that comes with my bench. You're not going to see it while it's concealed, so might as well just take it off and maybe reuse it as a shelf or whatever you want to do with it. On this particular Husky model, you got to take the drawer off, and once you get the drawer off, you have 8 screws that you have to get to underneath, and you just get a Phillips screwdriver and then take them all off. The other thing too is the way this bench is going to be inside, I can't utilize the power strip, so I took mine off, and I'm going to use it somewhere else on the bench and just make something. Okay, so before you put your bench on, if you're doing a longer bench like me, I got this vertical support right here, and then I have a spacer block here, and then in the back there, so as the weight is coming down, you're not going to get any bowing or sagging on the bottom there, so you just want to support the middle if you're doing a long bench. Alright guys, so change of plans. Since my last update, I went and tried to fit these 2 smaller guys with the larger 48" and it just wouldn't fit, so I just went and bought another one. So now I got 2 side by side, and they fit in there perfectly. Got a little bit of a gap in the middle, but that's where I'm going to put my other vertical support there to support the weight of the top. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting my other 2x4 8-footer right across here, and then once I box it all up, then I'll start putting the 2x6 countertop on. Alright guys, here's another update. I added a this vertical post right here. It's a 4x4, and just drilled 2 screws on the top. I also added 3 stops so that the cabinets won't move at all. I put one in the center, and then I put one behind this cabinet and one behind that. That just helps the cabinet not move around if you're closing drawers or opening them. The next step is to do a countertop. So you can do whatever you want. I'm going to use this leftover 2x6 right here, and I'm just going to cut it to length to kind of match my bench right here. This got a bunch of junk on it right now, but you could reuse the wooden countertop that came with the benches and put it on top. Cut it to size. You can do plywood, anything that would make a countertop. So I just chose to do 2x6s. Alright, with a little bit of movie magic, this bench is done. I got all the 2x6s all bolted in. I got a couple 2x8s right there. Actually, one over there too, so three 2x8s are in there as well. But she is all done. Now what's left is to do a little character and start doing a little burning. Alright guys, so your last step is to either stain or paint your bench. If you like the natural wood color, you can just leave it and you're done. I decided to burn. Gives it a rustic texture to the bench, and I just think it looks great. It's kind of like a barnyard bench. So if you're gonna be doing this, you want to get a one of those typical lantern propane tanks for camping, and you can buy this torch attachment at any hardware store. If you're gonna be burning, just a couple of tips. If this bench is here and it's full of tools and you can't move it, have some kind of guard up against the wall so you're not burning your drywall, or in my case I have OSB. So if the flame comes in contact, you're not going to be distorting your wall. Some safety tips: make sure you crack a window for ventilation, have a fire extinguisher handy. Remember, you got open flame, you don't want any flammable liquids nearby. And there you have it, guys. If you like what you saw in this video, make sure you like and subscribe. If you want to see more content like this, comment below, let me know what you think about this video. This is the awesome bench here, and then I did not finish this bench yet, but you know, I'm gonna finish with the burn and stuff, and then when you put in a bunch of organizing shelves and stuff like that and put all the batteries on there, so do an update video later what we're gonna do there. But yeah, guys, like and subscribe. Again, this is Josh with Oxman Garage.